What do a big boy all-weather rifle, Milwaukee 8 engine, and a sea salt caramel pecan Kringle all have in common? They're past winners of the annual Coolest Thing Made in Wisconsin contest. Voting continues this week for this year's contenders. Nick Novak, Vice President of Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce, has been busy tabulating all the votes himself, I'm sure. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for talking to us. So this is such a neat contest every year. I love to see what the people of Wisconsin can come up with. So what are some of the most innovative inventions so far this year?
Well, you know, we were so proud to have about 150 nominees that were competing to get into our top 16 Manufacturing Madness bracket. And we're now down to that top 16, and there are some really cool products. We have a couple that were in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. So one of our top nominees actually helps to diagnose the tests related to COVID-19 and other viruses that are out there. Mercury Marine, a perennial finalist, it seems like, is in the contest again this year with one of their boat motors, and one that maybe I didn't know about or maybe other people didn't know about. We have one of the largest traffic cone manufacturers here in Wisconsin. So a lot of really cool products, a lot of innovative products, and we're excited to see how the top 16 vote goes, and we'll be announcing a top 8 on Monday.
I knew people here in Wisconsin loved our cheese. I didn't know we loved our traffic cones, too. You learn something new every day. So as you mentioned, a lot of the inventions themselves have kind of adapted because of the pandemic, with the COVID test up as one of the finalists. How else have things changed with the contest and the way you're structuring it because of the pandemic?
Well, manufacturing was just another one of the hard-hit industries because of the COVID-19 pandemic. You had a lot of factories that had to shut down temporarily, some permanently. The one good thing is that manufacturers are nimble, and a lot of them were able to respond to this pandemic and actually offer their services. So we had a lot who switched over manufacturing lines to producing PPE. We have a manufacturer in Baraboo that switched over one of their lines to making the plastic sticks that the swabs go on to do the COVID-19 tests. And it's really great to see all of these good news stories, these manufacturers here in Wisconsin who were responding to really what we needed here in Wisconsin. And so we're hoping that through this contest, we can help tell those good news stories and get people to understand that manufacturing has a huge impact in our state. And maybe if folks are interested, considering a career in manufacturing, even though we still do have high unemployment here, we still have manufacturers who are looking to hire people. So it's a great opportunity to talk about the state's top industry.
That swift reaction was so impressive. You even saw local distilleries switching to making hand sanitizer. So we also want to mention that October is Manufacturing Month, and as you said, a lot of these places are hiring. So what should people who are not currently in your industry know about its workers and its services to our state?
Well, that's the big reason that WMC and Johnson Financial Group, our sponsor for the Coolest Thing Made in Wisconsin contest, started doing this in the first place. We wanted to showcase Manufacturing Month, showcase all the great manufacturers here in this state, and really talk about the amazing high-tech, high-skill, and high-pay careers that are out there. For anyone who's interested in learning more about maybe their local manufacturer or maybe jobs in their area, I would definitely encourage them to reach out. Go to your local chamber. Go to, visit the WMC website. Go to go to madeinwis.com, the Coolest Thing Made in Wisconsin website. Check out all of these different manufacturers and see if there's something cool that maybe you want to manufacture, maybe that you want to help make and be part of the solution that we've seen from so many manufacturers during COVID-19. There's so many great opportunities out there, and the Coolest Thing contest is just one way that we get to talk about it.
And the great thing about having so many different opportunities is that they're available for people of all different backgrounds and skill levels, so you don't have to come in an expert. You can also learn as long as you're eager and willing to, and you have to have that adaptability that good manufacturers have, and that's showcased in your contest. So I want to just touch again really quickly on how people at home can vote.
Sure. So folks can visit madeinwis.com, madeinwis.com. They'll be able to see all of our top 16 nominees, learn about them, see pictures, and then they can pick their favorite in each of these matchups. So it's a bracket. We call it Manufacturing Madness. And so we have 8 different matchups that are going on right now. You can continue to vote until tomorrow at 5 p.m. And you can cast a vote for your top 8 products. They're all in head-to-head matchups. So you might have two completely different products going up against each other, but the top vote getter gets to go on to the next round. And like I said, we'll announce a top 8 on Monday, and we're excited to see what that top 8 is.
6 months ago, March Madness may have been canceled, but now we have September and October Madness, thanks to you guys. Thanks so much, Nick.
Yep, thanks for having me.
And don't forget, at home, all of you can vote. We'll have links to madeinwis.com just to direct you right there. And we'll be back right after this.